with Beth and Taylor, my friends Beth and Taylor.
Hello.
And we are going to go check out the Bernie Sanders rally in Kissimmee, Florida. Now, disclaimer, if you are not a supporter of Bernie Sanders, you don't have to watch this. I figured it would be fun to vlog this because I've never been to a political rally before. For those of you who don't live in the US, this might be something interesting. See like a first person view of it, I suppose. Hopefully I can get like actual footage of him. Oh, that'd be so cool. I have my other camera that has really awesome zoom. I want to be like fangirling. This is actually really embarrassing. Really embarrassing to be fangirling over like a political leader. But I mean, I guess nothing could be as bad as that little girl that was crying about her mom wanting to take her to see Donald Trump. Like she was crying because she was so happy. And people were commenting like, that girl needs child protective services.
I mean, that's not wrong. She kind of does. Rip.
Oh my god. Woo! There's lots of peoples. And we had to go put our bags back in the car because we're not really allowed to bring bags in, but whatever. How long have we been waiting in line?
Probably a good like 25-30 minutes.
I feel like it's been longer than that.
About 45 minutes. Probably.
Big outside. That also makes a great shield from the sun, you know. Gotta hide from that sun and be Asian.
Everyone has sunscreen, I'm feeling the burn.
Woo! I already made that joke. So we made it inside, and there's the stage up there, and they're playing this lovely. Oh, it's a live band. I just noticed that. Oh, that's fancy. We're in line. There's only one food stand. That kind of sucks. What are your thoughts about getting something to drink?
I'm excited. I'm thirsty, so that excites me. I'm very excited. I'm about to have heat stroke, so that's cool. I'm thirsty for Bernie.
Oh, Jesus. So before Bernie speaks, we have some musical entertainment, and currently we have some Spanish music. What was that you said, Ben? This wouldn't happen at a Trump rally.
Jim O'Font, and let me thank Tulsi Gabbard. Not only she is a champion in the fight to make sure we do not, when millions of Americans stand up, get involved in the political process and demand a government which represents all of us, not just wealthy campaign contributors. The economy and the nature of the economy has changed. And that is why I believe that when we talk about public education today, we should be talking about making public colleges and universities tuition free. You know, you're like Santa Claus giving away things. How are you going to pay for that? And I will tell you how we're going to pay for it. What we are going to do is put a tax on Wall Street speculation. Now, all of you remember, the people in Florida remember this very clearly, that Wall Street greed and illegal behavior drove this country into the worst economic decline since the 1930s. And after the crooks on Wall Street destroyed the economy, they went running to Congress and they said, bail us out. Well, now I think it is time for Wall Street to help the middle class. And this campaign is listening to our brothers and sisters in the African American community. And what they are saying is, how does it happen in the richest country in the history of the world that we have more people in jail than any other country? When a police officer breaks the law, that officer must be held accountable. We are going to demilitarize local police departments. Police departments are designed to serve the people, not look like oppressor forces. And we are going to make police departments look like the diversity of the communities they serve. Substance abuse is a health issue, not a criminal issue. We need a a revolution in mental health treatment in this country. When people need help, they should be able to get help when they need it. It's listed at the same level as marijuana. And I have introduced legislation to take marijuana out of the federal control. Now we can argue, and people do, the scientists do, the pluses and minuses of marijuana, but everybody here knows marijuana is not heroin. Our campaign is listening to our brothers and sisters in the Latino community. Brothers and sisters are telling us is they are tired of living in the shadows. They are tired of living in fear. They are working hard, often exploited. They want comprehensive immigration reform and a path toward citizenship. Everybody here knows how much we owe the Native American community. Yet for hundreds of years, treaties have been broken, they have been lied to. Together, we are going to change that and treat Native Americans with the respect and dignity they deserve. And virtually unanimously, what scientists are telling us is climate change is real. And climate change is already doing devastating harm in this country and around the world.
Yes!
And this is what the scientists tell us. We do not get out. And I'm an old-fashioned guy. Democracy to me is one person, one vote, not billionaires buying elections. We have, on the other hand, raised money through 5 million individual campaign contributions. We are not indebted to Wall Street, the drug companies, or the oil companies, or the coal companies. So we stand here today rejecting the Trumps of the world who want us to hate Mexicans, who want us to hate Muslims. We are going to stand together and take on the big money interests who have done so much harm to this country. Is exposing Republican family values. When they talk about family values, I want everybody here to know exactly what they are talking about. What they are saying is no woman here today or in Florida or in the United States should have the right to control her own body. I disagree. What they are saying is that our gay brothers and sisters should not have the right to be married. I disagree. What I talk about is ending the international embarrassment of the United States being the only major country on earth not to guarantee paid family and medical leave. Together we're going to join the rest of the industrialized world, guaranteed 3 months paid family and medical leave. Change takes place when over the last several hundred years, African Americans and their white allies said, in America, we are not going to tolerate racism, bigotry, and discrimination. And some of those fighters were beaten and jailed and lynched, but they continue the fight to make sure that America fulfills its promise of justice for all people. 100 years ago, women in America did not have the right to vote. They could not get the education they wanted, the jobs they wanted. But women rose up, and with their male allies, they said, women in America will not be second-class citizens. And let me also tell you about the status quo, which is that the people who own this country do not want you to vote. They do not want you to participate in the political process. But here is the only antidote to what these guys are doing. They want a world in which corporate America, Wall Street, and large campaign donors can do exactly what they want because they have bought the United States Congress and bought the White House. As I said a moment ago, that's the only way change has ever taken place, is when people stand up, fight back, and demand a government that represents all of us. More importantly, the American people are not going to elect a president who insults Mexicans, a president who insults Muslims, a president who insults women, a president who insults veterans, a president who insults the African American community. All of you to remember that Donald Trump was one of the leaders of the so-called birther movement, a movement that tried to delegitimize the presidency of Barack Obama for one reason.
He's a clown. Trump's a clown.
You know, I always find it interesting. President Obama's father was born in Kenya. My father was born in Poland. I'm the son of an immigrant. But somehow, Trump and others always worried about President Obama's birth certificate. Nobody asked me about my birth certificate. Maybe it has something to do with the color of my skin versus Obama's skin. That community supporting each other will trump selfishness. They know that coming together, bringing our people together, trumps dividing us up. The American people, most importantly, understand that every major religion on earth, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, understands that love trumps hatred.